Jason Boyett back in with another edition of Brick and Elm. And I love this episode because we're highlighting some amazing people in our community that are not only thriving in themselves, but they're helping those around them thrive. The Brickley Awards.
Yeah, this is our Brickley Awards issue. We launched this community awards platform, program, whatever you want to call it. We launched this last year. So much fun. I think it was a pretty good success. And so we're excited. This is our second year. This is, there are a lot of awards given out, in Amarillo. Some of it is like because you've got the most followers on social media and they can vote on you and things like that. We wanted to really get people together and say, this person deserves an award. This is what they're doing. So we had community nominations. We had a committee that chose the winners, and this issue, we celebrate them. We tell their stories. We've got a banquet coming up on February 3rd, where we will, give out the awards. We'll talk about the winners, why we chose them, get everybody together at the Amarillo Club. We're excited about it. To us, this is celebrating the people who make Amarillo and Canyon a good place to live because of their contributions.
I would think this is one of the hardest things that you've done, sans the museum stuff.
Not talking about that.
Right, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the fact that these people, that we have so many amazing people in the area. How hard was it to pick, all right, let's do this one.
Someone says, hey, who's the best entrepreneur in Amarillo? How do you choose? And so that's why we reach out to the community. We get all of their ideas, and then we hash it out in a group. And there were some arguments, and there were some tears, and it's a long conversation for each of these awards. We feel like we've picked the best winners based on what has happened over the previous year. You could choose somebody who built a great business, in 1998, and it's still thriving. We really wanted to focus on what's happened in the past 12 months.
I cannot wait to learn more. There's a couple of people that I know. I've known them well, and there are a couple of new faces that I can't wait to see. And you guys are you're such an amazing storyteller in all the interviews that you've ever done in introducing us to new people. Right? And so I can't wait to find out about the stories in there.
It's a fun project. It's one of our favorite issue of the year at this point. We've only done 2 of them now, but this is our favorite thing to do.
Is celebrating the people of the High Plains. And like you said, we just got a lot of them.
We got a lot of them. I think we could do this every year and not run out of our list.
Well, let's do it then.
Okay, that's the goal.
Okay, I want to have you back because there is an article in there that I have been dying to read. I love a good breakfast burrito. And we got to talk about this maybe next week.
We found the best breakfast burritos served alongside gas stations, convenience stores only. We ate an irresponsible number of burritos to figure that out.
You and Jerry?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have you back in to talk about that. Don't forget, where can we pick up the latest edition of Brick and Elm?
You could find these at Market Street. United Burrowing Owl Books has them. Go to brickandelm.com, and that's where you can get tickets for our banquet.
Excellent, and that's coming up first week of February. February 3rd. Go over there and check it out. We'll be back with more Studio 4 after this.